Yeah, Shenhe is confusing and fun to play at the same time, but don't worry, I will help you there. Without wasting your time, let's jump into it. Shenhe is a cryo pole-arm user with unique DPS role with scaling on attack. She's doing well at mono cryo team since her kit is involved around buffing teammates with her attack. The normal attack talent, Don't Star Piercer, 5 strike with beautiful animation. The scaling is not too much, every so often. The next talent, elemental skill, Spring Spirit Summoning, depends on press or hold, will do dash or splash of damage and giving the Icy Quill. Icy Quill is an evac which every time any character is in party doing cryo damage, they will get damage based on Shenhe's current attack. This damage will unaffected by skill damage, but will take account the cryo damage bonus and crit damage of the character who trigger it. The quill quota depends on press or hold variation between 5 and 7 quills and independently counted for any party member. With her passive, press version will increase normal charge and plunge attack, and hold version will increase skill and burst damage. The press variant have 10-second cooldown and 5-second cooldown for the hold variant. Lastly, the burst Divine Maiden Deliverance will summon the spirit, do a little damage over time, and cryo and physical resistance threat. Burst is 20-second cooldown, 12 duration, and 80 stamina cost. First, Constellation, E can be used one more time. Second, Q has 6 more duration and giving 15% cryo crit damage bonus. Third and fifth being increasing skill and burst talent level by 3 respectively. Fourth is adding new mechanic called Skyfrost Mantra, which triggered every time Icy Quill is consumed. Every Skyfrost Mantra will increase Q damage by 5% for every stack consumed, for maximum 50 stacks. That feels weird, but C6 will allow Skyfrost Mantra to be nice damage boost. 6th Constellation, being the best of all, removing Ice Quill trigger quota. Constellation 2 is a safe place for you to stop roll. I may have her C1 at the end of her banner, just maybe. Her kits is a bit niche if you cannot use it well, as burst is reducing enemies' cryo resistance. Doing E after Q is a better damage output. If you are using Ayaka, you can do 2 skills inside Ayaka's burst, giving her 10 Icy Quills quota. Shenhe's skills and burst is dynamic, means her burst and skill damage will benefit her current attack. So if you're doing Noblesse buff after Shenhe buff, she will get the buff and also increasing the Icy Quill's damage. For the weapon recommendation, any attack person weapon and ER person weapon is good for her, depends on what's her role at the team. For the 4-star, you have Prototype Star Glitter and Phaephonys Lens for the cheap option. And there's Blackleaf and Deathmatch. The duo crit weapon is a good candidate for support DPS Shenhe. Next one is Lithic Blade, having attack percent substat and being from Liye is a good choice if you're running her with Ganyu or Changyun. Wavebreaker Spin is also good on burst DPS Shenhe, but the higher refinement valued more and also high base attack. Royal Spear is being a nice weapon I can see here, with high base attack and attack percent substat. A little crit rate bonus if you don't use the Blizzard Strayer on her. Kitine Cross Spear have a nice energy refund, a good alternative for Prototype or Phaephonys. Every other 4-star weapon is a not good choice, like Dragonbane since EM is not necessary for her kit, and Crescent Pike and Dragon Spear weapon will not work because physical Shenhe simply doesn't exist. For the 5-star option, you will have Calamity Queller and Engulfing Lightning as the top candidate. Calamity Queller will do more stuff for full attack Shenhe, and Engulfing Lightning will benefit more at burst support Shenhe. Another 5-star weapon is also good candidate, and anything will do for buffing her attack. Artifact sets. There are a spectrum between full attack Shenhe and burst support Shenhe. Full attack Shenhe will give all in for attack percent artifact, such as 2-piece of Shimenawa and 2-piece Gladiator. While burst support Shenhe will benefit more by having a little bit energy recharge and burst damage, such as 4-piece Noblesse and 4-piece Emblem. You can mix match between two sets to gain the best value for your choice and being on the spectrum. For the stats, you want as much attack as possible by using attack percent sans, cup or circlet, or attack cryo damage and crit if burst support to give herself more damage from her kit, since her multiplier is not that huge. Energy recharge can sub on both builds, since her burst can upgrade the team damage even more. Naturally, you will need around 160% ER on freeze team, or 145 for mono cryo. Or maybe giving up on energy recharge entirely because you just want that sweet 3k attack on quills. Okay, for the teams, there are 3 different teams, and the first one being the freeze team with cryo DPS, hydro applicator, and an ammo unit. The cryo DPS here you can choose from Ayaka, Ganyu, or Changyun. Yes, Changyun is a good pair for Shenhe. If you pair the 2 exorcists, Shenhe normal attack talent can be leveled up for a bit more damage for herself. For the hydro slot, you can do Mona or Kokomi, or even Xingqiu if no other party using Xingqiu. Then the anemo unit can be Kazuha, Venti, or Sucrose. But if you can swap this slot with healer if you don't bring Kokomi. And also, for freeze team, burst support Shenhe can do 4 set of Blizzard Strayer artifact. Second team is Mono Cryo, with Cryo DPS, Cryo Sub DPS, and Anemo unit. Switching Hydro Applicator with another Cryo Sub DPS seems bad, but since Icy Quill can buff another Cryo DPS, giving more damage output for Shenhe. You can use Rosaria, Kea, or Diona here, and Shenhe damage will be increased more. And also, Cryo from Anemo's Reel also benefit the Icy Quills for some reason. Lastly, the more unstable team, the Melt Shenhe, with Pyro, Anemo, and Flexible slot. I cannot talk about this more since this team is hard to set up and more applicable if you want to speed up something. Next one is showcased at Potion event that currently up at the time the video is written, and because I don't have Kokomi. My Shenhe is at level 90 using Calamity Queller at level 90 and Refine 11, 2-piece Gladiator and 2-piece Shimenawa for the artifact, and talent level 8 for skill and burst. Please enjoy.
Revamp! Unleash! Do your master's bidding! Access denied!
For the conclusion, for this unique skill set, and for the future impact for the meta. But all in all, Shenhe is worth pulling at C0 if you do have cryo DPS or want to build one. That's it for the guide. I hope you learned something and thank you.